This is Nashville, Tennessee, and it's the starting point for a 7-day cruise on the rivers of Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama on this modern riverboat, American Serenade, from American Cruise Lines. A river cruise like this is all about the interesting places you visit along the way. For example, in Florence, Alabama, I was able to visit the legendary recording studio most people know as Muscle Shoals. And in beautiful Chattanooga, Tennessee, I visited a world-class aquarium where my favorite exhibit was the penguins. Over the next few weeks, I'll bring you a series of videos that show off those attractions and many other interesting things I saw and did during this 7-day river cruise with American Cruise Lines. But the focus of today's video is not all the places we stopped along the way, it's the actual scenic trip down the river itself. There were so many interesting things I got to see during the quiet parts of the cruise when I sat out on this great little viewing deck with some of my fellow passengers and just watched all the things we could see as our ship cruised down the river. There were many hours of what I just call scenic cruising, where the ship moves between one destination and the next, and I like to just sit and watch the scenery go by. On some days, there were hours and hours of this. But of course, the ship offers other activities to keep people entertained while we're cruising. But for me, those hours I spent on deck were priceless, seeing a part of our country I had never been to before. Now, I know you don't want to watch a video of hours and hours of scenery going by, but I think you'll like it in a time-lapse video where everything is sped up to about 60 times normal speed. So what we saw from the ship over a 6-hour period of time, you'll see in this video in the next 6 minutes. So here we go, sailing away from Nashville and sailing down the Cumberland River. that was just one afternoon of cruising. And there were so many interesting places we visited and things we did at our stops in cities and towns along the way. Every Saturday for the next few weeks, I'll be releasing a new video here on my YouTube channel that'll show you all those places we visited and the things I did. A cruise on a modern riverboat through Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama. Click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of these upcoming videos, subscribe to my channel, and that's free, by the way. And listen, if you're interested in booking one of these river cruises with American Cruise Lines, or any cruise with any cruise line, I want you to feel free to use the services of my travel agent, Caitlin Gallagher. Her services cost you nothing at all. Her fees are paid for by the cruise lines. I'm Jim Zem. Thanks for watching, and check my channel again next Saturday for the next episode.